It's Aloha Friday today here in Green Valley, California, and well, since it's Aloha Friday, I am cooking some ahi poke today. Ahi poke is basically yellowfin tuna chopped up in little pieces and mixed up with some seaweed, some secret spices, and a little bit of sea salt, and served cold with some rice. It's a traditional local Hawaiian dish, and since it's Friday, Aloha Friday, I'm making that, and I'm gonna have lunch with a friend of mine. So here's how it all starts. Check it out. Alrighty, the first thing we gotta do is we gotta make some rice, and what I like to use is jasmine brown rice. Jasmine brown rice. Just get it at pretty much any health food store, and actually, I believe, well, a lot of stores have it nowadays. It's really easy to find. And what I do is I just put however much I want to put in there, then I put about that much water in there, half of a finger in there. Put it on there. Blast the heat to high. This is from a rice cooker. You know, my rice cooker broke like 10 years ago and I never replaced it. So I take some salt, sprinkle some salt in there, olive oil, keeps it from sticking, keeps it nice and fluffy. Don't put too much, a little bit goes a long way. Then you go out in your garden and you get yourself a fresh green onion. This is a 4th generation green onion. I planted these green onions 4 years ago and it just keeps producing. Just goes to show you, planting seeds is good. And I'll take this, break it up like this so that it fits right here in my rice. Then I let it get to a boil. Once it starts boiling rapidly, I'll turn the heat down to probably about number 2, so very low. And I just let it sit for about 35 minutes. Jasmine brown rice takes a lot longer, so I let it sit for about 35 minutes. Then I turn the heat off, and then I just let it sit there covered till I'm ready to eat it. And it comes out great every time. So, jasmine brown rice, first step in having some ahi poke. Alright, so here we are. Get yourself all set up, get all your ingredients all ready to roll. Your bowl's ready, get your knife all sharpened, then you go right outside in your garden, pick out your good old green wash all your vegetables. Then we go right here. Sound effects, you can make whatever sound effect you like. Take yourself some limu. This is limu seaweed. I couldn't find any fresh seaweed, so I went to Whole Foods and they have a kale and seaweed salad. It's already got some type of Asian flavoring in it, so I went ahead and got it. The flavor's not going to be too overpowering, but what I mainly wanted was this fresh seaweed. And I knew definitely I could find it in Whole Foods. And you see me chopping everything up here, and I've washed my hands already like 20 times, so don't worry. I'm gonna throw in some roasted sesame seeds, final touch. And I'm also going to use what's called layu. It's a sesame chili oil. Now we get ourselves some good piece of ahi. Ahi is yellowfin tuna. This is a nice piece. And this part right up here is a little tendon part that I'm going to cut off. I'm going to save this later and I'm going to saute it, have it for lunch. So I'll cut, you see how the grains go in this way? I'm going to cut across that way. So I'll make it into a block. Follow this grain like this, and cut it in blocks. So follow the grain. I like these nice sized chunks. Makes it easy for me to pick up with my chopsticks. It absorbs the flavor really well. Delicious. Nice looking ahi. You can always count on Whole Foods having pretty much good quality ingredients and everything that you need. Throw it in my bowl here. And a nice steak. This is like steak quality fish. And it's best to have it rare. There's also, when you find some of this ahi certain times of years, you can find it, you know, really white looking, and that's actually really means that it's really fatty, and that's typically toro. The higher the fat content, a lot of times the more expensive it is. And at first I used to think, wow, that's bad tuna, but no, that's actually the more expensive, more delicious tuna. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to test out my idea. I've never made ahi poke before. I've eaten plenty of it. Let me try that out. Put a little bit of laju. A little bit of green onion. Try a little bit of this. A little bit of that juice. Sauce, a pinch of, this is Hawaiian kind lemongrass seasoning, just a pinch, it's really salty, and I'll take some of my limu. Up real good like that. Test it out. Yeah, baby. Woo! Dangity dang damn. It's good, chili boy. Oh, this is, well, most importantly, the quality of the ingredients that you're using is key. Use high quality ingredients always, and take it easy on the seasonings. Don't funkify it like I do a lot of times. You'll end up with a really great dish. Keep it simple. Eat good. Live good. And exercise. Enjoy.
You're sick and tired of me. You told me that it's over, that you've turned a new page over. You drive me out my mind.